What did you think of the intro? You like it? That is going to be the new intro for StephenVlog. We're going to have that play at the beginning of every episode. I know that before I had been like, we're not going to do any kind of intro, but honestly, 20 seconds, like, it's not going to hurt anybody, so I thought it was really funny. Shows the food thing, so I hope you guys really like that. But anyway, we have to get started on our day. We are going to go see Lane, who is DP Static, and have breakfast with him at the Ponderosa. And we have to be there in 25 minutes, so let's go. We made it to the Ponderosa, and we're here with Lane.
Hey.
Lane is here, he's eating some food. I'm also eating some food. We have some similarities in our food here, except I went with these scrambled eggs. I'm kind of disappointed that I decided to go with these scrambled eggs. And what do you have? You already ate most of it. Everyone's got chocolate chip pancakes and bacon. Because
I have the egg casserole.
Yeah, what's it called? Quiche? Quiche, I think.
It said egg casserole up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. And what'd you get? What
like
was your
yours,
egg?
but mine had vegetables in it.
Oh, okay. So we all had different types of eggs. I think I failed at the egg getting. Anyway, having some food and talking about, well, actually not a whole lot right now because I'm putting food in my mouth, but we'll get to the discussions. We just finished up eating at the Ponderosa, and now we're walking back with Lane to the Peabody, where him and his family are staying. Oh, that's the Regal. I'm like, he's staying at the theater. And apparently the Peabody is known for ducks. He was telling us about, what did you say, back in like the 30s or something? There was
the
like
1930s.
There was a duck that showed up and stayed.
Some ducks got in the hotel or something.
And they just kind of stayed around. And apparently now it's like a big thing, and they push the whole duck thing at the Peabody.
We'll explain it.
Oh, okay. But there's going to be a duck march. And apparently ducks march on a red carpet. And I'm expecting fantastic things, so this is exciting. This is the red carpet that the ducks are going to come down, and they're going to go up into this fountain, and there's a lot of people that are here to see the ducks. This is a large amount. There's even people up in the balcony, but they will be coming soon, and we will all be excited. Can you clap and cheer for the ducks? Because it seems like they would be scared.
People are cheering for them, I guess. Most people are trying to get pictures and stuff.
I guess we'll see.
The March of the Peabody Ducks.
In that fountain. We came back to Lane's hotel, and he gave us a strawberry lime Jones soda. This is actually the first time I've ever seen it in a glass bottle, which is pretty cool. So thank you very much for that. And it was very nice meeting you.
Yeah.
I hope our paths will cross again, maybe at the convention or something.
Yeah.
So you were a cool dude. I give you a thumb up.
Thumb up.
We just left Lane's room, but we're on the 22nd floor of the Peabody, and I just wanted to show this because it's crazy. What park is that over there? Can you tell? Do you know what park that is?
I thought that's SeaWorld.
Yeah, that's probably SeaWorld, because there's only a few coasters and they're blue, and also there's that one building thing. I don't know if you guys can see it where my finger is. It's like right here, and it's like a log flume thing. It's been a long time since I've been to SeaWorld, but anyway, man, that is crazy. Look how big that is. That is so big. Anyway.
You can see over there, you see that ball? What's that called?
The ball? Oh. Oh, wait.
There.
Over here, the white thing that's sticking
isn't
out?
that a park?
That's Epcot, ain't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not very familiar with this.
It was
Anyway.
10 last time I was there.
Yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, Lane, it was nice to meet you. This is like the extra thing you can watch. But we are going to get started on flea market shopping today. So let's go. The first of many stops today is the International Drive Flea Market, because this one was closest. So we're going to go here first. So the first flea market of the day kind of sucked. But this is the Osceola Flea and Farmers Market, and at the top it says a real flea market, because we weren't at a real one before. But apparently,
No, we were not at a real one
no,
before.
it wasn't. It sucked. It was actually really bad. And the only thing I found of any value in that one was there was a place that was selling music, and they had a CD I was interested in, but they wanted $8. And I was thinking, you know, I could haggle this guy and tell him I could buy this on Amazon for a penny for $3 shipping, so it would be $3, and if you give it to me for like $3, I'll buy it. But I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave because this place is creepy. So now we're here, Osceola. Okay, that place was actually pretty scary, but I did find something pretty interesting. RPG Maker for the PlayStation. I got RPG Maker for $3, which is awesome. I also got Pokemon Puzzle League for the N64 for $6. I'm not exactly sure how much that's worth, but it's not a title you normally see, so I figured I'd pick it up. Third on the list is the 192 Flea Market. This is the one that I remember most whenever we come to Florida, so hopefully there will be some goodies in here. The MTV Music Generator, which is a really hard to find title in the first place, $10. So I got 2 amazing games for $13. Awesome. And the last flea market of the day is the Main Gate Flea Market prices. I don't know why, a few of them say prices at the bottom. If anyone understands and knows why they do that, let me know, because several of the flea markets have said that, and I don't understand why they do that, so let me know. Anyway, here we are. The last one is air conditioning and is completely enclosed, so this is actually a really nice way to end it all. There wasn't really anything there for me or us, but hey, I can't complain. We already did really well. We also stopped by this place. It is Orange World. They sell oranges. Now bought grapefruits, because apparently they also sell grapefruits. Anyway, it is now officially lunchtime at 3:35. We're going to CC's Pizza at $5.99. All you can eat buffet. Buff. Never mind. It is fantastic. Well, it was. There were 4 pieces here, but then I ate them all. You're still enjoying yours. Yours is good. I actually thought about something. It's kind of interesting, and I had a question for you guys, specifically any of you who speak Spanish as your first language. Whenever we were going through the flea market, there was a Mexican guy in front of me who held the door for me, and as I'm going through, I say thank you. But I kind of want to say gracias, but I don't know if that's considered rude, or if that would be like patronizing him in some way. And like in my mind, it wouldn't be. I would just be like, you know, gracias, because in my head that's like almost like being extra friendly because I'm saying that in his language. I don't know. It was just an interesting thing I thought about. I don't know what your opinion is on that. It's kind of an interesting question, but
When we go to Japanese restaurants and have sushi,
yeah.
when the chefs say arigato, and they say thank you in Japanese, I respond back in Japanese.
Really?
Thank you.
Thanks. I mean, it's an interesting discussion question because, like, I would never want anyone to feel like I'm being rude to them, but I don't know. I just wanted to hear what you guys thought, because I know that some of you out there speak Spanish as your primary language, and if you held the door for me and I said, you know, gracias, would that be offensive in any way? And don't think of it as me, because you know that I'm not trying to be offensive, but I don't know. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Kind of a weird question, but it's a thought over lunch. Lunch discussions. Well, I knew our good luck couldn't last forever. We've tried this about 20 times. It seems the car is dead. I really shouldn't say dead. The battery should be fine. I just had it replaced not too long ago. But it's having that electrical problem where it just doesn't work very good. And I'm going to try and put it into reverse and get out of here if I can. See if I get going, it'll make the car work. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I've had an entire bus of like a youth group or something sitting behind me, seriously right behind my car, for like 15 minutes. And then the bus left and the youth leader and a Camaro was behind me.
Camaro.
Yeah, the Camaro is doing jack, and I'm hot, I'm tired, my car isn't working, and I would like to attempt to get my car to work. So a little frustrating, just a little frustrating. Not too much, not too much. My rage is low, but it may get higher. Pretty much an abysmal day, pretty much a pretty terrible moment in the day. We actually called AAA. They were on their way. It took them 30 minutes. They said it would take within an hour, and 30 minutes into that hour they called and said it was going to be 40 minutes. So it was actually going to take longer than that. But we had waited in CC's for it'd been probably about an hour since we touched the car. So we let it sit for an hour, and Mal was like, you know what, let's go out and just try the car again, because might as well try it, you know, since he's on his way. So we tried it, and the car started. It was like, oh my God, the car started! Ah, the car started! So now that the car started, we called AAA back, and we're like, don't come. We got the car working. we really needed to get groceries, and then we were going to go back. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to find somewhere where there's groceries. I am going to let Mao out, go get groceries. She can go get the groceries, get back in the car. I'm never turning the car off, then we're going back to the hotel. The only thing is, we actually have to run the car tomorrow. We are actually going to see our friends. Actually, I haven't mentioned this on the vlog at all yet. Tomorrow we're meeting Tomato. Tomato works for Funimation. He translates a lot of anime that you guys watch. He also was the person who was behind translating Mother 3 and a lot of other games. So he's a really cool dude. I've never actually met him in person, but I've talked to him from time to time, so it should be interesting to actually meet him. But he lives out of town a ways, and we're gonna have to drive to meet him and his wife. I should throw that in there. But in order to get there, we're going to need the car. So we really need the car to work. So I'm really hoping that the car will stay functional. And at least, if nothing else, we know, because the battery wasn't dead, and I knew the battery wasn't dead. I mean, the battery just was replaced. So the whole thing is, if this happens to the car, let the car sit for an hour, and then come back and try it again. And that's what we're going to have to do. I love this car, and I hate its guts. And between my car sometimes just breaking, and Mallory's car not having AC and living in the South and coming home every day smelling like a pile of sweat, it would be in our best interest to get a new car. Not sure when we're going to do that, but I think that we should start thinking about it sooner rather than later, because we've got some car issues. Anyway,
let's find that grocery store.
Yeah, let's find that grocery store. Well, we made it safely back, and by my attire, you can probably tell that we decided we were going to go swimming. Now, last time we were in Florida 2 years ago, you guys could come because my parents were there and they could hold the camera. But now we're going to be swimming. There's actually nowhere to put the camera. So you'll just have to imagine us jumping into a pool that's under 6 feet deep, because I don't like deep pools because I have hydrophobia. But anyway, one thing I wanted to point out, which is weird, and this is really for my own sake, from my documentation, my foot has been hurting, the top of my foot, and it's weird. It hurts. Here, I'll show you. It hurts right here, and it's actually swollen. And when you compare it to my other foot, I don't know if you'll be able to see very well on video, but you can kind of see.
You can even feel it.
Yeah, it's really swollen right here, and on the other foot, no, it's not there. It's crazy. My foot's really hurt today. It's hurt to walk. And I don't know what's up. Kind of problematic, in my opinion, so I don't know what that is. Hopefully nothing bad. I also woke up and my wrist hurt, but that happens from time to time. Anyway, let's get in the pool, and then we'll be back, and I'm going to work on some vlogs. And I think, since we're scared of using the car, we might actually order Chinese or something for dinner. I don't know. We have the utilities to make a pizza, which is nice, but we had pizza for lunch, so we might change that. Anyway, to the pool. Pool was fun. We came back to the room, and we've just been kind of chilling out. We ran into a bit of a problem, and the problem was apparently you can only have internet on one device at a time, and that is kind of annoying, and especially because I had it on my computer and we were trying to get it on Mallory's, because it had been vice versa. Mallory's the one that had the internet, I wanted it, and I put in the code or whatever and it worked. Now we can't get it back on Mallory's computer, don't know why. Anyway, my iPod would not connect to the wireless here because the little login page would just never come up, so I came up with a new plan. I used my MacBook as a wireless access point with Bluetooth so my iPod can connect to it. And the speeds are so slow that even with Bluetooth being very slow, you don't notice any difference. So now Mallory uses the internet on my iPod instead of her computer. She has speeds that are like pretty much the same as mine, and I'm using the computer. It's kind of weird, but it works. Also, we totally checked out all these little pamphlets for these Chinese places. Mr. Kong, China King, and by far the best. China number one. China number one. No MSG, thumbs up. With pole try. Anyway, apparently this was the exact same Chinese place that we walked by in one of the flea markets today. A little scary. Anyway, we decided not to do Chinese, and instead we got takeout for Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm a cocoon.
You're a cocoon?
I'm turning myself into a cocoon.
Congratulations. Anyway, we're doing takeout with Buffalo Wild Wings. So the scary part is that we have to run the car, but we will never turn the car off. So if we can get the car running, we'll be able to make it back here, because we're just going to go, put it in park, not turn the car off, get the food, and come back. So let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get our food, man. I mean, cocoon. Sweet baby Jesus, we're good to go. This is the dinner of champions. A Jones soda, which we brought ourselves, Parmesan garlic and honey barbecue, and celery and ranch. I think those are probably my 2 favorite flavors from Buffalo Wild Wings. I like a lot of the flavors, arguably all of the flavors, but Parmesan garlic and honey barbecue are superb. Mal, you got a chicken wrap and these delicious buffalo chips. Actually, we really like to eat those with ketchup. Well, when I called them and asked for ketchup, they're like, dude, we don't have any ketchup. And I'm like, no, I mean, like, I know you guys probably don't have any ketchup packets, but if you could, you know, put some ketchup in a little tin or something and give it to us. He's like, no. He's like, we ran out of ketchup today. He's like, we don't have any ketchup in the restaurant. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of ketchup consumption. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wind down tonight, finish up eating, and probably just watch something on our amazing Zenith television.
That keeps going in and out.
Yeah, we were actually watching something earlier, and like every probably 15-20 seconds, the audio cuts out, and it's like, meh, has like a twitch. So, let's see what we can watch, but we're going to go ahead and probably get ready for bed soon, because we got to get up early, because we got to go meet Tomato and his wife, so it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Also, no, I will not be putting the intro at the beginning of every vlog. This was an April Fool's joke. I would never do that. I still hate intros. If you want to watch it again, watch this video. Bye.